Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Lady of Huntington. Today we're going to be doing another cash envelope stuffing for this week. So as you may have seen before, this is my piece of paper which I go off. It actually itemises here my cash envelopes and what amount of money I need in each envelope with the headings set out to the side. Also our sinking funds. I have now gone ahead and actually made the envelopes for that because last week I hadn't made those, so they actually went into one envelope. Now they have their own separate categories. The direct debits and direct credits stay in our bank account as they come straight out of the bank. However, I do like to try and use our cash envelopes where we can. So let's get down to actually stuffing this. This is my favourite part. I'll just pop this to the side so I can revert back to it. As you know or may know, I use my Filofax for both my cash envelope systems and my wallet. So it has my cards and so forth in there, and I have already taken my cash envelopes out just to make life easier whilst we're filling them. And they actually go in there so it can travel with me everywhere. It's really, really convenient. So anyhow, let's pop that. Oh, dropped a pen. I need to grab that. Pop that to the side there. Pick up the pen. And let's get down to actually the fun part, because I think most of us like to do this. So we have here our groceries, and our groceries over here tells us is $200. Now I didn't do groceries last week, so I still have my $200, or I should have, let's just double check. $200 there. And I actually write on a separate sheet. I know it is on the back here, but I just find writing it with a permanent marker or even with it has to be a permanent marker, and it's too hard to try and take it on and off. So I'm just going to stay with having this in here, and we just add it in. So today's date is the 30th. I'll pop that to the side. So a really, really simple way of me doing this. So it's the 30th of the 9th of the 19th plus $200 gives us a total of $400. And that's as simple as it is. We'll pop that back in with our $200 that we already have, and we'll take two. So $200, so 1, 2, 3, 4 is $200, and $200 is our $400, and we'll pop that into our cash envelope. So in that goes, and that can then sit over to the side there. Our tobaccos. Now my husband will have taken his $200, so we don't worry about keeping this because he gets this given to him straight away. So we'll put $200 in there for his cigarettes. And I don't worry about writing on those slips because it goes out as soon as it goes into there. So we'll pop that one over to the side. Clothing and shoes, we get $50, and this is all weekly. If you didn't happen to see my other cash envelopes system of last, this is a weekly, or thereabouts weekly. I think I'm a day out because I would normally do it on a Friday. However, we've been away, so this is why I'm doing it today, being Monday. So we'll do here, what did I say the date was? The 30th of the 9th, 19. So putting plus $50 in, so that's $100. So we'll pop another 50 into this one. So there we go, we have $100 and our little sheet, and we're popping that in. Oh, goodness me, in you go, little one. Right, hair. And we have $25 for hair. And as I said last time, that my hair really does need doing. It's getting a lot of grey. So I want to be able to do that. So $20, $40, $50. So we'll put another plus 25 on there. Takes us up to $50. And today is the 30th. 19. I just like to be able to look back and actually see where our money is going, because as I said last time, you know, I am so easily just going along and swiping my card and things like that, and then at the end of the day I really have no idea where money's going to. So this is how I would like to be doing this. So with our eating out, we did use some of this. So it's a $30.30. Now the 30 cents will have gone into my zipper pocket in my wallet there, or in my Filofax. So we do $75 and then we spent $44.70. So it brings us down to $30.30. So we're going to put in here, eating out, another $75. 50, $75. So we go the 30th of the 9th plus $75. So that's $105.30 if my math is correct. So we've got 50, 70, come here, 90, 95, $105. $105 there. And as I say, the 30 cents is in our compartment in our wallet. So that one is now done. Where are we up to now? Simon, he gets $50. So that goes straight in. We don't worry about filling that one out either, as that will be given to my husband once he gets home tonight. And he can do with that as he chooses, something we don't keep a record of. And I get $50 also, but I'm a little bit more thrifty than he is. I still have $50 left. So I have, I mean, he may have some in his wallet also, I don't know, but I just like to keep mine in there. So there's that one. Pet food, what do we do? 150 for pet food, and we still have 150 in here, I think. Yes, 150 in there. So we'll add another 150 in. So that will essentially give them $300. And we'll write on here plus 150, $300. Now the reason behind not spending on pet food is because I already had a huge supply, so I didn't need to replenish any of that this week, which was great. I actually do shopping direct from the company, and I had, just prior to starting this, had stocked up, so that was good news. So there we go, pet food. Christmas, oh, I'm losing. Okay, have I done all of my, let me just double check here. These are my sinking funds. Now, last time I didn't have them all separated. Now I have, I just have not laminated them, but I will get to that. But they still have everything in there that was from over here. I had just put them in the one envelope, and I've divvied it up between everything now, so they have it all in there. I just haven't written on there as yet, but I will get to do that. So date night, we get $50. And we've got $50 in there also. So I will write on, I'll do it as of today's date, not last week, because that is well and truly gone. So it's the 30th of the 9th. And we have $100 in there. So we'll just go plus 50. So we know we had already put 50 in there. So this is home maintenance, and we get $50 for that. As you can see, the actual sticker started to run out there, but that's okay. I know what it is. Now, I don't think I'm going to worry about actually laminating these on second thoughts, because I can write directly on the back of these. Unless this one's been glued a bit too close. Unless they start getting a little bit ratty, then I will. So we go $100 because we're going plus 50 on that one as well. So that one then can go over there. Entertainment is $50 also. So we still have our $50 from last week. Because we've been down at our boat and whatnot, we haven't gone out and done anything other than, yeah, be down on our boat, which has been great. So that it can add up, and then we can choose to do with that as we wish. So the 30th of the 9th, we'll go plus 50, and that makes $100. So there we go. Birthdays, $31, so we've got $31 in there from last week, and we'll take another $31. So we'll go the 30th, the 9th, go plus 31 is 62. Now, if you like these types of videos, I'm going to obviously continue doing these once a week, but I'm also doing my monthly budget. And as it's the first tomorrow, we'll be doing that one tomorrow. So if you'd like to see that one, it will be popped in tomorrow. So Christmas gets $31 also. Now, as I said last week, how I work out our budget for our Christmas, sorry, let me just finish one thing at a time. $31 added to the 31 from last week. Here we go. So, I need to write that on before I put the money in, otherwise it will get a little bit messy. So the 30th of the 9th, so we're going plus $31 equals $62. All right, so how I've worked out how much money I'm actually putting aside for Christmas and birthdays, and as you see, they've got their separate categories, is that we have 8 people in our family, being myself, my husband, our 2 girls, my son-in-law and my granddaughters, and my youngest daughter's partner. That is 8 of us. So that works out, we're working it out on $200 each per person, per birthday and per Christmas present. So that works out to be $31 a week on those gifts. So that's how I've worked that out. So that's all of our cash envelopes and our sinking funds. Now, as I said, these are our sinking funds and these are our cash envelopes. So these ones will just continue to build up, and these ones can come and go, but this is what we allow just to keep building up. So that's how I work my cash envelope system. Now, I'm going to be doing the $5 challenge. Now, the $5 challenge is where you go through your envelopes and you find any $5 that you have used money for, and you get $5 in your cash. Then you pop it into your cash envelope system. So that doesn't come into effect when you've needed a $5 note, like for your eating out and your hair. So those 2 envelopes won't get touched, but anything else that has a $5 note in here, I'm going to take that $5 note and it's going to go into my $5 challenge. Now this is just going to be left and let it build up and build up, and I'm going to do that for 1 year and see how much money I actually save by doing that. So our dog food's got nothing in there. Mine has nothing. Simon has nothing. Eating out. Ooh. Oh, was that 75? Let me have a look. Yes, so we don't take the 5s out of the 75 because that's where it's come from. So, yep, no, those ones stay in. They're bugger. Actually, if we had put 75 in this week, what was it last week? 30. No, there wouldn't have been a 5 more than likely. So that is nothing coming out of that one then. All right, so as I say, we don't touch our eating out nor our hair. So our hair hasn't been used, so there's nothing in there. Clothes, hasn't been used. Tobacco, Simon takes all of that, so there won't be any change that comes back to that. Groceries, do we have any $5? No, because we didn't use that. So our poor little cash envelope does not get anything. But let's go back here, because I'm thinking maybe I can do this. Just because I can. Our eating out one. Now, that was the one I was just looking at. Wasn't it? I think it was. That we put in $75 today. So if I took that $75 out, and we had $75 last week, and we used $44.20, which gave us $30. Let's just be sneaky and take that 10, just because I can, the 2 5s, and pop it in here. Because really, at the end of the day, he may not have given us a $10 note. He might have given us 2 5s. So that can go in there. So we'll pop it down there, the date being the 30th, because that's the date that we've taken it, of the 9th, and we're going to plus $10. So we have $10 in there. Well, I'm happy with that. And that's the 75 that we put in today, so we're not touching the 5 due to that reason. So now we need to change that. 50, 60, 70, 80, $95. $95, $95. So we're minusing 10. And that's the 30th of the 9th also. All right, so let's pop that in. Now, if you're worrying about where the 30 cents goes, as I said, that's in our zipper pocket in my wallet or my Filofax, one and the same thing. Pop that in there. So they're all done. Now the next thing I want to tell you is, oh, they're just going to slip around. Let me pop them there for a second. So the next thing I need to tell you is the change that's in here comes out, and that then goes into a jar. I'm yet to grab my jar because it's only new. I've only just started this. This will now go into our jar. We don't need to count it or anything like that. It's just money, and I'm going to fill up that jar, and when that jar's filled up, I'm going to take it down and get it changed over into cash, and then it will go into a bank account. So we're going to start saving our cash as well as our $5 notes. But anyhow, guys, that's exactly how I do my cash envelope system. If you want to come back tomorrow and actually watch me do my budget, please pop on. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And when I upload that video, you'll be sure to get notified. And you can pop on and have a look. Thanks for watching, and I shall talk to you tomorrow.